I'm going to be testing the hot comb on its own, and I'm going to have to do probably smaller sections because I know when I do huge sections it doesn't really do much for me. Right now I'm kind of looking like Elvis with these little side things, but I'm not a fan of 360 because I'm still learning how to do 360, so I'm not going to even show you guys the back. I'm going to just keep it down. Give me a couple more videos later and then I'll get into me doing my 360. Styling it and everything is easy. Like, I don't think styling it is gonna be my problem. I already plucked the front and everything, but I don't think styling is gonna be a problem for me. It feels very normal. It feels like a regular wig. It doesn't feel like anything, but I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not going to lift the hair up and put it in a ponytail. In my other videos, honestly speaking, I've done a ponytail, like put the hair up, but I haven't shown you guys the back because the back doesn't look wearable for the street, so I'm just gonna leave it as is, okay? Alright, so I stopped here because right now I'm gonna make this dry a little bit. I'm gonna let it dry up here before I go ahead and do any baby hairs. With that being said, I'm not gonna blow dry it. Instead, I'm just going to let it air dry on its own, which it usually does within a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, and then that's it. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started on the actual hot combing. Now, I'm gonna be real clear on this part. This comb is death, okay? It gets hot super quickly. Can you see the steam? No. And there is no protection, okay? Like, you know how some hot combs or some curling irons have like a little kickstand thingy so you can rest it on top of, you know, wood or different surfaces? This does not come with any type of kickstand. It's exactly how it looks. So this is a recent burn that I got on my forehead. Do you see the comb marks? Do you see that? That looks crazy. And this is some paint from my table that I spray painted rose gold. Look, it burnt the whole damn table. Like, this thing is death. When you're using this, you have to make sure that you're holding this comb as you're using it. So that means you cannot put it down. So a lot of the time, what I like to do is I like to rest it between my thighs, and I'll just let it sit there until I'm ready to use it again. This thing will burn skin. It will burn any type of surface, and it might even cause a fire because it gets so extremely hot. So I really wanted to point that out to you guys that yes, this tool gets very hot, and I burnt my toe. I stepped in it a couple of times. I've burnt my finger, which was swollen the other day. And what happens is with this thing is because I guess it's metal and it gets so hot quickly, it's really hot up until right here. So even if you put your hand right here, there's a chance you're gonna get burnt really badly. So you have to hold it from down here and under, or you're going to get burnt. Okay. So with that being said, just gonna start off by just holding it and then just combing down. And I'm gonna do each section about 3 to 4 times. So look, as I'm doing this, I'm holding it and I'm putting the comb in, turning it, and then going down. Okay, so it helps when you do that because this part up here helps to press the hair down against the lace. So put the comb in and comb down. That was the steam. It's very hot. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. You can also use the back of the hot comb to press out the hair on the lace, meaning use this to make it much more flat. So another quick tip. Okay, so one more thing. As I get higher up, I'm gonna take the comb, press it against my scalp. Okay, so press, and then drag down, okay? So as I'm doing it, I'm pushing and then rotating it down like this. And this is actually helping to keep the scalp, the hair on the frontal a little bit more flatter, okay? So, and you know, I do feel it on my scalp. It's warm, it's not hot. So don't keep it there for too long or you might burn the lace, okay? And comb all the way down. Don't comb your ear now. Treat it like a real comb and just comb. Like I said, as I'm doing it, I'm kind of scraping the frontal a little bit, but I'm not doing it like where it's burning me, you know? I'm just kind of doing the motions kind of quickly. My edges are still drying right now, so this is why it's important to have your edges dry before you go to this step. But I'm just so impatient, it's just really bad. Now, as I'm doing that, after I flatten the lace to my liking, I'm gonna go in with the flat iron, because you need a flat iron to straighten the ends of the hair. I'm just going to go ahead and straighten, okay? So you can chase it with the hot comb, or you can chase it with a regular comb. It's up to you and what your hair can tolerate. Now remember, I'm only really using the hot comb for the frontal, just for it to be flat. For the back, I'm gonna use the flat iron to straighten the actual hair. So what I always do, you can see the steam right now, but this thing is blowing up. What I always do is I always go ahead and do the frontal first, and then I go ahead and flat iron the back, because the frontal to me is the most time consuming part. So I do that and then I go to the back. So while I'm doing this, I'm actually watching Love and Hip Hop, so. Okay, so this is the end result of me doing the hot comb and the flat iron that I showed you guys. So this side I kind of did off camera, and then this side you guys want me to do on camera. What I usually do is to make your hair be able to go in ponytails and become, I guess you could say, you could do more styles with. I'll just take the comb and then I'll just start treating it like a real comb, combing my hair back. And you're gonna have to do multiple combs, so don't think that you're gonna be able to do one comb once and then it's gonna do what you need it to do. So you're gonna have to do multiple comb in the same spot multiple times to get it to go where you want it to go. You can see as I keep combing it, it's getting flatter and flatter where I want it to go. So let's say I wanted to do it half up or just the front part folded back. I'm just gonna keep combing it like this, and you can see it's getting flat. Well, flatter. It looks really flat, actually looks really natural. So using this, just treat it like a real comb. There's no science to it really. It's really just taking the comb and acting like it's a regular comb. And as you're doing it, don't be so gentle with it. Well, be gentle with it, but don't be so like light-handed with it. The best way to describe this is to scrape it on the lace, okay? So don't be afraid to rub the comb against the lace. That's what's gonna get it flat. And don't do it super slow because you don't wanna burn the lace or anything like that, or burn your scalp. Just do it, you know, like how you would if you were combing your hair. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put this part up and then I'll be back to show you guys the real end result, okay?
Them all together like that. That's how I want my stuff to be. That's how I need it to be.